Hello everybody, welcome back to Action Jack Media. Today we're going to be making more Ben 10 aliens out of Monster Hunter monsters. So, I hope you enjoy it. The last one we had a lot of fun with. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. We did a lot of neat stuff in the last one, and if you haven't seen that video, go check it out now. There'll be a link in the description. But as for right now, let's just get on with the show. The Regurgigecko come from the planet Navos. Planet that is almost perfectly 50% rainforests and 50% dry coral reef, separated by the planet's equator. Living on Navos North allows the Regurgigecko to camouflage themselves and build their homes in the treetops to avoid predators. The Regurgigecko people aren't totally helpless though. They have a powerful poison that they can either spit from their mouths or spray from their tails to deter and harm foes. Eager to gain more alien forms, Ben unlocked this alien by accident while fiddling with the Omnitrix shortly after his encounter with Azimuth on Xenon. After learning about this alien's poisonous powers and chameleon-like sticky tongue, Ben named the transformation Toxatongue and used him to defeat Dr. Animo while he was trying to turn the members of Congress into mindless mutant rat people and gain control of the US government. So, this is my favorite monster, Pukei-Pukei, or at least my favorite monster so far. The moment I saw this guy, I fell in love with him, and I love his armor set even more. He's super goofy, and I really wanted to turn him into an alien just because I did my sister's favorite alien last episode. I decided to remove the wings, though, on Pukei-Pukei. The biggest reason why is I never felt that Pukei-Pukei needed to be able to fly. Like, none of his signature attacks or, like, identity of what he is, a big poisonous gecko monster that sprays poison out of his mouth and tail. None of that requires the ability to fly to function. So I just nixed it and gave him big, sticky hands instead. Of course, also, this alien has the ability to climb walls like a gecko and all that stuff. So, with that, I hope you enjoy him. And I actually went back after finishing this drawing and did it again. So there will be a second version on screen after the fact. I just didn't record that because I was fiddling around and then I ended up liking it about the same as the one that you're seeing on screen now.
This is a bold move even for you, animal.
Phalans are cat-like species from the planet Mulian 9. They may be small, but they are quick, agile, and above all, lucky. This species actually has the ability to manipulate luck and probability to give them an advantage in encounters. They do this by tapping into the same magical forces that power the charms of Bezel. Of course, upon first impressions of this new alien, Ben was upset at the thought of another lame, useless alien, but when he realized he now has similar powers to Lucky Girl, he changed his mind a bit and named this alien Catastrophe. I had to do a Palico alien. Palicos are the mascot of Monster Hunter. They are the quintessential companion. They are an excellent vehicle to express what Monster Hunter is all about. It's this kind of fun, serious, fantasy, cool monster hunting game, and I think the Palico fits that whole world perfectly. I think this alien would definitely be making cat puns like non-stop, just like iGuy in Omniverse. And speaking of Omniverse, that is why I did it in both styles. I actually felt like this alien would fit in a little bit better in Omniverse, because he's a little bit more comical than some of Ben's aliens in the classic series, but I wanted to keep up the tradition of these videos and do one in the classic series art style, just to keep things consistent. So, I hope you like both looks for this guy. I really enjoyed this one. I think he came out really well, and I think he would fit right into Ben's arsenal in just about any of the shows. Even the reboot, I think he could fit in really well, so, yeah.
Well, meowdy-doo. Did I just really say meowdy-doo? Oh, man. Come on, Omnitrix. I said forearms, not catastrophe.
Basilithians spend their days on patrol for the military of the planet Eldaria. They fly high in the atmosphere to avoid detection and rain fiery doom down upon their enemies in a massive fiery explosion created by their exploding scales. They can also detach these scales at will and use it as a method of carpet bombing entire areas. And uses him as a defensive weapon, flying high in the air and dropping scales, or, if he's on the ground, whipping his tail around to scatter the scales across the area, causing massive explosions. Basilgoose, Beetlejuice, B-52 Bomber. All of the words you might use to describe this monster fit so well into an alien design. I think this one just had to be done at some point. I owe the idea for this one and the name to King Korok over on YouTube. He commented on the last video and gave me some ideas and some names for 3 aliens, actually, and Air Raid was one of them. So big shout out to you, King Korok. Thank you very much, and I will be using your other 2 ideas in the next episode or 2. We'll see, because I like them just as much. Also, similarly to Gray Matter and Feedback, this is one of the very few aliens that will actually have their own theme song. And you know why. You've been listening to it this entire time. The Basilgoose theme song is iconic. It is almost superhero-y in and of itself, but it's also very villainous. So I think that fits very well with this alien. And I just had to do it. And of course, speaking of that theme song, shout out to Infernal Renaissance for allowing me to use his cover of the Basilgoose theme, so hopefully it won't be caught by copyright. If it does, oh well, not a huge deal, this video won't be monetized, but either way, yeah, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you putting in the effort, A, to even make the song, because it sounds freaking amazing, and a link to his channel will be in the description, because he makes some really awesome music, and I have enjoyed listening to it recently. And the guy's super sweet. He's a smaller YouTuber. He's only got like 100 subscribers, so go give him some love.
One wrong move and I'll blast you in the next week.
So, I hope you enjoyed that. I really do love making all this art and seeing all of the lovely comments that you guys leave. It's super encouraging, and it keeps me going, and even though I don't post super regularly, it does make me want to continue doing this more and more. So I cannot thank you enough for what you guys have been doing for me so far, and I hope that this continues into the future. Speaking of which, make sure to like and comment and share this video and subscribe. Obviously, that really helps. I would like to get to a point where I can actually monetize these videos. One last time before I go, I'm going to plug the previous video. If you were waiting to the end of this one to go watch that one, that's totally fine. Go ahead and do that now. Or you could go watch the sister series to this one, which is doing basically the opposite, turning Ben 10 aliens into Monster Hunter monsters. And there's a lot of lore and stuff that goes along with those as well. So enjoy that as well. I hope you, if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy what you are seeing so far, and I hope to be making a lot more of this content eventually. I have some really good ideas coming up, and I hope you guys will enjoy those in the future. But for now, I think that's all I have to say, so peace.